Oh, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the TV room. David Bradley here. I'm your host. Because I'm a bit on the baffled side here, I'm going to try to reach Rudy of Rudy's Retro Intel. He may or may not be available.
Hello, Dave. I was just gonna call you.
Oh, how magical! Well, I am recording, and I have been doing some more things,
Excellent.
and it's very strange. Let me see where can I summarize this to? Okay, remember I said I was getting weird stuff on the screen?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm not anymore.
What are you getting now?
It's just gone back to the solid cursor in the top corner. So I said, well, that's for the different 68. That's in the other 6809 that I put in.
Okay.
And I said, well, that's interesting. So I pulled that board out and put the working board in, and put in supposedly the dead 6809, and it works just fine. So then I put in the original 6809, and it works just fine.
So maybe the 6809 was just the socket was dirty, maybe.
Well, here's what I'm about to do. Is I have a pencil with a reasonable eraser, and it's funny, I cannot find my DEOXIT, but I have this other stuff called Electrosolve Contact Cleaner for Electronics, Zero Residue.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, according to it's, let me see here. According to this, I'm just putting on my glasses. Contacts may catch fire. Oh, isn't that special?
Yeah.
Container may explode if heated. May irritate skin. Do not smoke. Use only at when ventilated area. Keep away from flames, such as pilot light. Oh, that's beautiful. Maybe there's suitable for use in food plants. Avoid food contamination during use and storage. Do not use on food contact surfaces. Anyway, the basics are, I guess it's very similar to that, but it's not exactly, but it should be the same thing. But what I'm going to do, and actually while you're here, what have I got here? I did also take the one ROM out that is socketed, and just to see. Yeah. And it all worked. Both worked. So it does. So it's weird because that, of course, when I first swapped that chip out, I got weird things. But as you say, it could be that the socket is dirty. Let's just try it. This has been off for a bit now. Again, I have the not working one in. I'll turn it on. You should be able to hear the chirp of the 8032.
Yes.
Isn't that beautiful? Good. It's a beautiful sound. And up comes the screen. And actually, you know what? I even said, well, Rudy wants to see what's happening. So I was like recording. I had my other phone on that screen so I could show you all the weird stuff that was happening, and then none of it would happen. So I will switch to the 6809. And now it's back to just that upper corner thing. So I will turn it off and open the PET more fully so I can get at it better. Oh, yeah. And then I will take out the 6809. This is the one that was in here. Anyway, so both 6809s work in that other board. It comes up. It comes up. Comes up.
Dirty socket too, right?
It could be dirty socket. It could be. So just looking at the pins, they're all fine. I'm going to spray some stuff into the socket.
Yes.
One side. The other side. And I'll let that sit. But also, I will take this pencil with its it isn't a magic eraser, it's just an eraser. And I will delicately shine up the pins. Very carefully, not to bend anything.
Yes.
Because, you know, corrosion. Corrosion, something sitting in a garage for years and years, getting hot, getting cold, getting hot, getting cold. That looks alright. The pins do look some shinier. Imagine.
Excellent.
So, just little by little. Always firm but gentle. Especially the end pins have a habit of, when you're doing this, of getting a little bit bent. Because, you know, you're coming back and it's like, oh, look, he caught me. And then, now this, it's harder, but I'm going to head to the inside of the pins and see what I can do there. And then we'll see. Certainly it's working because, or certainly something is happening, because certainly the eraser, there's a whole bunch of remnants now on my shirt. So it's getting chewed up some.
It's getting cleaned up, yeah.
Alright, now there's one pin at the end that looks like it could use a little tweak. Alright. One eraser. This is why we save pencils. We might not write with them. Okay. Alright. We're going in. So, the 6809 with its freshly... Uh-oh. Hello?
I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Okay. I thought I did something to the phone. With its freshly cleaned sockets and its freshly clean pins.
Yeah.
And it's in the right way. I'll turn it on. Well, hang on, I gotta fold this down so I can see. Oh, ho, ho! Yes, indeedy. Okay, I gotta take a picture. Oh, it's gone. Ah, it was kind of a screen full of like characters that look kind of like N or M's that were in kind of 40 column mode, like they were bigger. And I was just like, oh, I gotta take a picture. It went away. Now, in the very top corner is a kind of a checkerboard. It's like a cursor, but it's, I gotta see which, if I can look at the front of the keys and see which, this has the stickers on. Oh. Okay. I can't see what the character, okay, let me grab, the other keyboard that isn't in, oh, come on, keyboard. Okay, this one probably, it doesn't have the graphics here. Okay, so it's like a frozen cursor, except it's like kind of a checkerboard pattern. It's like a dark square, a light square on the top, and then a light square and a dark square on the bottom. And I don't know which character that is. I don't know, because I don't have a graphics keyboard here. I wonder if it's the same on, is it the same on the 64 and the VIC 20? I don't know. Ow. Ow, don't drop the keyboard. Don't drop the keyboard. Okay, so if it was the same as the 64... Oh, well, that's interesting. The graphics character on the B looks like it, but it's reversed. It's white and dark and white. But on this frozen cursor, it's dark and white and dark. And I'm just looking around the keyboard to see if I see anything that looks like that. I don't. Interesting. Anyway, it is, of course, peculiar. Now, I'm going to turn it off again. Oh, you know what? I'll switch over to 6502 mode, and it will still come up, and it's fine. I'll switch back and see what it does. Oh. And now it's back to just a solid cursor in the top corner.
Yeah, that's very strange.
Yes, it is. Because I have this manual.
Uh-huh.
And I have looked at it, and it tells me it's the 6809 chip.
Well, it could be something else, though, right?
It could be. Maybe there's a new chapter to be written.
Well, you could have more than one chip fail. So.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure, but it's strange that after the cleaning and everything, it came up for a moment. Oh, I wish I was ready to take a picture, but I'm talking to you on the phone.
Uh-huh.
Well, maybe I'll shut it right off. Once again, let it cool down a little bit. Turn it back on directly into the 6809 side. See what I see. And I see a cursor in the top corner. Well, you know, it was never meant to be easy.
No.
But that is strange. That is strange, because this is exactly what it did before when I first swapped the chips and then turned it on, and then it did this weird thing, and then it went to that other screen, but it hasn't gone to that other screen. It has not. You know what I'm going to do just for fun? I'm turning it on. Oh, it's doing it. It's got the. Oh no, it's the M's. Don't go away. Just a second. Just a second. Okay. Okay. It's. And now they're just staying. Or I don't know what they are. Now they're just staying. It's very strange. But
yes.
It's back. It's back. And it's not leaving. Okay.
You know what? Maybe did you pull out the ROM out of that socket and put some cleaner in that socket?
I took it out, but I didn't have the cleaner up here yet.
Okay, you have a cleaner now, though, right?
I do.
I think you should spray that in there.
It is very possible. Very possible. But while I'm here, and I can, I'm texting you, and it's staying now. The thing that is happening is staying. It's hard to tell if it's a bunch of R's.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you'll see in a second. They all look the same. And they could be, like, it's almost like it's a whole bunch of small M's tag team together. Or it could be little R's beside each other. Small, like lowercase. And there's one wayward thing at the first character on the fourth line. It's like a reverse tiny O. But everything else, which should have just come through in the picture there, is, and now it's staying.
Very strange.
Very strange. And I was just going to leave it on and touch things. And see if anything. Well, the two socketed ROMs are kind of warmer than other things. I think you said they typically do that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now it is staying in that thing as it's.
Which thing?
The same thing I just sent you the picture of.
It's
stable.
Okay. So fill up the screen is a bunch of funny characters. Have you looked at the manual?
Well, not since.
Well, let me see. Hold on.
Not. I mean, I never did see anything like this, but I did see what it did before is it came up with this kind of thing.
Right.
Then, when I turned it on and off, it came up with another kind of screen filling thing. And then, but neither one of them stayed. And then it went to that kind of scattered character thing.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the first time it's just saying, okay, I'll stay here so you can have a good look at me. It's still.
That's funny.
It's still there.
Have you switched it to the program mode or back to 6502 and then back to the SuperPET mode?
I have not.
Yeah.
Because anyway, I have a picture of the screen so now you can see it. I will switch it to the. I'll switch the mode, nothing. Switch the mode, nothing. Now I'll go to the 6502. The PET is coming up. I'll switch it to the program mode. It's a solid cursor in the top corner. I'll go back to the 6809 side in just a moment. Solid cursor in the corner. Back to the PET. Back to the 6809. Solid cursor in the corner. I'm going to push on the socket for the 6809 to see if there's anything wonky. And there isn't. It didn't make any difference or any change.
Yeah. Do you have your working SuperPET board there?
Yeah.
Have you plugged it in to verify that it's working?
Yeah.
If it's working, then pull out that ROM that's in that socket and pop it in.
Oh, I already switched them.
And it's fine, right? Yep. So it might be one of the other two ROMs.
It could be.
But they're soldered.
They are soldered. They are soldered. They are indeed. And I just turned it back on to 6809. It's coming up exactly the same. Well, I think what I'll do now, because I can and I'm here and it should be anyway. I'll take out the ROM chip, shine it up the pins, spray some stuff in there, do the same with the 6502 because I can, and then see what's what. Yeah. And then the other thing, did you ever find, was there one sort of RAM chip that made a difference more than any other?
A RAM chip? No.
Yeah.
You know what? Try pulling out all the RAM and cleaning those sockets too. Like you need to, the board is so dirty. Whatever socket you need to literally pull out and clean it up.
Yep.
It could be one of the RAM chips that's holding it back, but the menu should still pop up. I believe. I don't think you need the RAM in there to have the menu come up. Now, if the menu's not coming up, there's only the ROMs, the 6551, and like two other chips on the board that are used for the menu, right? Because the menu is the program that runs from the ROM. doesn't need memory or anything else.
So the 6551, is it also a? Is it
Yes.
kind of just up from the ROMs and over a bit?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's important.
That's important.
Yes.
Which is the weird special like security chip?
6702, I believe. It's very close to the EEPROMs there.
And it's a little chip.
Yeah.
Or,
Kind of little, yeah. Yeah, I can't remember exactly where it is.
I might have just a second.
Take a look.
Oh no, it's alright. I'll find it.
Yeah, that chip is checks for the software to ensure that it's got a encryption on it. But if that chip goes bad, then you can't run the software. However, someone has cracked that software. So if you run the cracked version, it doesn't look at that chip. So you can leave the chip out. It'll still work. Yeah.
Okay, I just sent you another picture that I took earlier.
Okay.
Because it is showing the two the two barge wires on the bottom of this board.
Okay.
And
I only see one picture.
Oh, well, both wires are in it.
Oh, they're there. Yeah. Okay, that's there. What about the top of the board?
Are there barge wires there too?
Yeah, on revision B, yeah. If you have yours out, you'll see that there's wires on the top and the bottom.
Well, except the one I'm looking at is actually revision A. The one, my working one is revision A.
Yeah, you have a revision A and a revision B.
Yes. Okay, the one I have here is an A.
Yeah.
And I see lots of wires on the bottom.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, maybe even 6. But on the top, I don't, but then maybe there are small things that I'm just not seeing. Anyway, okay, so I think what I will do is shine up all the chips, clean all the sockets, take out the RAM, clean up like basically anything in a socket, shine it up, clean it up, and
exactly, and give it a try,
and then see if anything.
That's what I would be doing. But you are making some kind of progress because you're seeing some other characters on the screen.
Yes, I just turned it back on. And you know what? Now that it's cooled off, it's back to the screen I sent the picture of.
With just the
like the funny no the funny N's or R's or whatever they are. The thing I sent you the picture of.
Since it's been on for a while, touch the chips, see if you find any chips that are super hot other than the ROMs.
Actually, I just had it off for a while, not on.
Oh, okay.
But hang on. Let's see. I'm checking the RAM. I mean, they've just come back on, and that usually. I mean, if something gets really, 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 really hot, it's unusual it would happen so quickly.
Yeah.
Nothing is jumping out yet. Like nothing is making me say, I wish I didn't touch that.
Yeah.
And the screen is not changing. Not yet. It's hard to get my hand in here. So definitely something is doing something different once it warms up.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I would pull out I would pull out all the RAM and anything else that's been socketed that you haven't cleaned. Clean the sockets.
Yep.
That's the easiest step to do next. In case there's just dirt from all those years of it being stored somewhere.
Where does this thing use the screen RAM from down below? It probably can't.
It probably has to, yes.
Oh, well, I mean, the only thing connecting it is the 6502 thing.
But it uses the rest of the stuff on the board. Like it uses the controllers for the keyboard, your video, your IEEE ports, tape ports, all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
So if the video RAM was bad on your 8032, it would show up on there too. But it doesn't seem like it's the memory, the video RAM, because you are getting video, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Yep. I took another shot of the screen, and it's funny. The only thing different right now is and I've just sent it to you. It looks like it's completely those funny characters, and before there was one, like the fourth one down on the left side, that was just a little different. But now they are the same. They are the same. Very strange.
There's something else going on there. So. I don't know what else to say.
Well, sometimes the only thing to say is, I'll go clean up all the sockets, pull around. Certainly the ROM chips get hot.
Yeah, but that's you can't tell if they're bad or not by touching them because they get hot anyways when they're running.
Yep.
So yeah, unfortunately, they get crazy hot, so it's hard to tell. But any other chip shouldn't be too hot either. I mean, CPUs will get a little warm and some other ones, but if you find other ones that are like, whoa, this is crazy hot, then it's one of those. But I would, like I said, I would check. So you said that board is a revision A, like alpha?
No, mine is a revision A. This is a B.
Right. So check the other. You have another board. I believe that's a B.
Holy shit! The 1609 is hot. Woo!
Oh yeah. Yeah, the 16809 and the 65 will get really hot.
I wonder what happens now, because it's been sitting here very constant and stable. I wonder what happens now if I do the 6502 back to the 6809.
Yeah, try it.
All right. We're over. We're going back. Solid cursor, top corner.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to turn the whole thing off.
Yeah.
Okay, I will shine things, I will spray things, and
yeah, give it a try. Pull out everything that's on it.
Yep. And I will look at your manual and see if there's anything that I know nothing exactly looks like this, but
well, after you spray it and put put the stuff back in and push it all down nice and well, start it up again, see if that goes away. I think it's going to go away that screen.
Maybe.
If it doesn't, I believe it's going to be one. It's going to be at least one of the ROMs. Probably the one on the right. So out of the three, the one on the right is well, they're all important, but the one on the far right is the one is the main program for the menu, I believe. I can't remember if it's the right one or the left one, but I believe it's the right one. So
and
every board I've worked on,
yes,
has had at least one bad ROM.
haha.
Unfortunately, in the manual it shows you too which are the most susceptible to damage. Which one is it? Let me see here. Give me a moment, and I will tell you. Just pulling up the manual myself here. Let's see. Okay, the most common I found is U19, which is a 74 less 367. ROM U47.
Oh yeah, that's the one on the right.
Then U49.
Okay, that's the one I've swapped over.
Yeah, and then the two CPUs. So it's those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. So it's either the ROM or the U19, which is a 74367 IC.
Haha.
Now this is only from repairing how many boards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. I think it's 6 boards that I've repaired. So these are the most common issues I found with all the repairs I've done. So so we know it's not the two CPUs. They're fine, right?
They appear to be.
And so U47, you said you've already changed, right? It works fine? Or is it U49?
No, U49. I'm just actually pulling it out right now. I'm pulling it out again because I'm going to spray into the socket.
Yep.
Whoa! Holy crap. Spray is sometimes faster than we would like. Okay.
Yeah.
I've sprayed in there, and now I'm taking the eraser on the end of the pencil to the pins.
Yep.
Indeedy. And the pin, the pins aren't looking that incredibly shiny,
No.
They are not. Yep. And the pins really chew up the pencil.
Oh, yeah.
In no time flat.
Uh-huh.
Well, we're not here to save pencils.
Definitely not here to save pencils.
No. I'm just curious as I do this, should I, just as I put the chip back in, which I'm getting close to doing, should I give it another spray and kind of work it in a bit?
Yeah, you can. Doesn't hurt. Every little bit helps.
That's a little added.
But I think if you sprayed it and you're cleaning off the legs, I think you should be fine. Put it in and you should be good to go. The other thing would be once you turn it on, is put your fingers over that ROM and then kind of give it a little bit of a twist, like a pinch.
Yep.
Just to make sure that it's touching all the connectors, and then turn it back on. So you need to try. It could be, if that's the case, it'd be loose. It'd be a bad, socket needs to be replaced.
Yep. Well, I decided, because I remember with the DEOXIT, it said it's not a bad thing to kind of put it in and work it a bit.
Yep.
So there, I just gave another little spray, and I'll give it a little chance to dry. But anyway, I'll do this one at a time with these things and see what's what. So I should do the 6502 now, why not? Because I can.
Well, yeah, if you're there, I must have do the 6502 to 6809.
That one ROM and all the RAM chips.
Yeah.
They're funny little gold chips, these.
Yes, they are.
They do.
They're very nice.
They are, aren't they pretty? They are so shiny.
Yeah.
Yep. Very good. All right, well, I will carry on. And then, well, who knows? And of course, if anybody out there has any suggestions, please send me a message. It would be most appreciated. Because you never know, maybe we'll end up with a new page in the manual.
Yes, we'll definitely have to be adding it to the manual. If it's not those two chips, I think it is. But we shall see.
Very good. How long do you think this? Well, I know with DEOXIT, this is very probably, I guess, similar to DEOXIT. How long before I give it a shot?
Oh, just a minute, not even. It doesn't take long. Once you squirt it in, it should be cleaning the socket as it's being squirted in. So
okay.
You should be able to squirt it in, put your chip back in and turn on. It's non-conductive, so it should work just fine.
We have power. Oh. Get the camera. Damn, I pressed the wrong thing. Now I open my mail. Where's the damn camera? Okay, something is different. It is different. There's stuff. Well, there's stuff in the top corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little lines. And of very few characters.
Send me a picture.
I'm doing it. Yes, sirree.
We'll take a look.
Okay, hang on, where'd it go? Oh, what have I done? I'm not into this. Ugh. Just a second, I'm editing the stupid thing and I just want to text it. Rudy. Picture. That one. Okay, it should be on the way. It may be, maybe, little scrambled bits of, like, menu. Maybe. I've not seen this before. And it is staying.
Send it to me?
I just did.
Okay, I haven't got it yet.
Okay, it'll get there.
See, a bit of DEOXIT, see the difference? You're actually getting to get some more positive.
Well, well, I don't know if it's positive, but it's different.
Well, it's something different.
Yes, it's different. Anyway,
I have not received it yet.
Oh, well, that's disturbing. I did send it. It's on my screen that it has sent to you, but it is a big picture.
Okay. We shall wait and see.
So basically it says up. MIORAPL AS, and then it has a small thing, edit RT RAC.
Yeah, it's getting closer. That's good. The manual, does the manual have a picture like that? Let me check again, one moment, and then I can tell you what page it's on, and you can say, yeah, that's there. Let me see here. That sounds familiar. Keep closing the manual, leave it open. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, I got a picture.
Did it come?
Yeah. So it looks like it's trying to load the menu. only thing close I have is on page 23. But it's not exactly like that. But what was the? Oh, come on. Sorry, one moment. One moment.
I have a picture of it. Should I do the resetting and see if anything changes?
Yeah, yes. Please do.
Okay.
Now that you have the picture.
6502. Pause for a moment. Go back. And I bet you, it's probably going to be the damn solid cursor. But who knows? Why can't I switch that? Yeah, it's back to the solid cursor.
Because once it warms up, it does that, right?
It does seem to.
Yeah.
I have turned it off.
Yeah, it's probably something getting warm, and then it's just like, uh-oh, I'm going to crash. And you've done all the RAM, correct? Blow the RAM out?
Oh, not yet. No, not yet. I will.
Okay. All right, then give that a shot. And we will chat more later because, as you can see, it's done something different.
It has done something different.
And it's closer to, what it should be.
Well, it's different. Yep. Anyway, I will, so I'll do the 6502 and the RAM chips with the spray and just see. It probably, the 6502, it just should be done because, well, it can be.
Yeah.
And although it is working, any connection issues are good to take care of.
Yeah, definitely.
It is tight. It is snug. It is tight. Snug and tight. Okay, come on, 6502. Come on. Ooh. Don't give me a hard time. All right, time to give a little spritz. Onto each side. Woo. And back to the pencil. I'll just see. You just never know,
Yeah.
I will soon need to switch pencils. Because this, it very quickly gets very worn down. Anyway, the RAM chips will take a while.
Yeah.
But I suppose what I should do as I do it is in between each one, I should do the power on thing and just see if anything changes.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah, this pencil is almost shot. I'm just doing the second inside. It will be time to switch over. But this should make no difference because it's been working just fine.
Yeah.
Unless of course now it breaks.
With the memory, it could be something dirt is in there, shorting stuff out. Who knows? So like I said, that's one of the first things I do is I check the power. If the power is good and everything else seems okay, I just start pulling all the socket chips out, cleaning all the sockets, come in and verify everything's good. And as you see, things have changed, right?
Things have changed. Yes.
It changed. Yeah.
This whatever this spray is, it stinks.
Yeah. Contact cleaner does usually.
Indeed. All right. Well, let's just see. I'll just lower this. Oh God! Don't hit the board on the thing. Just putting this down onto the hood opener. Turn it on. And I think we're still in 6809 side. And we are, and of course it's still warm, so but anyway, it's just coming up at the cursor at the top. I will switch it over to the PET. That's a beautiful sound, and the PET comes up and it's okay, and then I'll switch back and it goes back to the cursor. It does. All right. So the ROMs have the menu in there.
Yes, it's those ROMs, yeah. So
Okay.
if the ROMs can't, if the menu's not displayed,
yep.
I believe the RAM. If the RAM is mostly bad, it doesn't matter because the ROM is just showing up a menu.
Yep.
Right. When you pick whatever you want, and that goes to the disk and grabs the program. So let's say you pick Fortran. You press the letter F, it loads up Fortran. Well, all it does is sends the command to grab that file from the drive.
Yep.
So the menu is just a menu. There's also the setup program and so there's a little bit of a program in there, but I don't think you need all that RAM for it to run.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, I'm very carefully extracting the first RAM chip, which is bottom left. I'm looking at on the top of it, there is some evidence of a little rust, maybe. So I will spray, but I do absolutely have to dig down into the bucket here. Oh, there's a nice eraser. A pencil that's never even, actually the pins on the RAM chip are looking mighty smooth and clean. But micro corrosion, you just never know. You just never know.
Micros.
Boy, I don't think I can hardly get into the inside. Oh, maybe I can. These chips are mighty tiny.
Yeah.
Mighty tiny. Mighty tiny. Alright, another spritz. And a wiggle. And we'll put it back in. And we'll see that it's going to be exactly the same.
Well, you could do, Dave. Pull the chips out, like all the RAM.
Yep.
And put the DEOXIT, and then, not the DEOXIT, the cleaner, and then turn on and see what happens.
Oh. That is possible.
I would do it to mine right now, but I'm in the middle of work.
I know. So anyway, now it's still warm, but I did the one RAM chip, turn it on, it's just got the thing in the corner.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'll just do them all one at a time. And of course, I suppose the other thing I could do at some point is take them all out carefully, one at a time, keeping them in the same order, and swap them over to the other board.
Yeah.
And the one that I know works, or maybe I should do it one at a time.
If you plug in the other board, it might not, even if it's not working, depending which RAM, it might still come up fine, right?
Yeah.
You have to run the diagnostic program to see.
Oh, yeah. Nothing like
that will take a while.
Diagnostic-y things.
Yeah.
Oh. I tell you, the RAM chips are not really, it's coming.
Yeah, they're tight.
But it's not happy.
No. And that's all that, been sitting for a very long time, and, you got dirt and some corrosion. The micro corrosion is actually holding the chip. Not really welding it, but it's got a good grab between the leg of the IC and the socket itself.
Well, right? Sure. I mean, they've been together for 40 years or more.
Yeah. So that's going to happen, right?
Oh, man. Yep. The second one.
All right, well, I'm going to go.
Yes, I will.
Keep me posted, and we'll talk later.
Oh, yeah, you'll probably find more pictures.
That's okay. Keep sending them to me.
Okay.
Because when we get to the bottom of this, if it's something specific, then I'll be adding those pictures to the manual and update the documentation.
Excellent. Okay.
All right. We'll talk later.
Very good.
Thanks.
All right.
Bye.
So, another RAM chip out. Ah, gee. I did not mean. Boy, it's funny. This can, it's got settings on it for how much you want to spray. And I think I'm on the low, medium. I think I'm on the low, but boy, that sprayed a bunch. But that's okay. It's okay. So, take the eraser. Take the eraser. And I know this has been a long marathon. And interesting. Checking the pins. Checking the pins. This one's got a little bit bent. Not bad. Okay, we'll give another little spray. And we'll work this back in. Being very careful not to bend anything. Oh dear. Some of the pins bent on the one side. Haste makes waste. Take your time, take your time. Just be careful. They are very delicate little chips. Okay, we're in. And it's going to make no difference. Oh, it's a little different. Time for a new picture. It's similar. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's a little bit different. But chances are, just the way these things are, that if I do the switch over and the switch back, we're going to be back to the solid cursor. Oh, oh, oh. No, we're not. Oh no, don't go away. Don't go away, camera. This is different. I've seen this before though. Okay, so now, and I don't know why, but I've seen something like that before. There, look at that. A bunch of X's and a little, so the screen is full. Of other stuff. Interesting. Interesting. But now, if I switch back, is it going to just come up like that, or is it going to be something different? It's back to the regular thing with just the cursor. We'll switch over, we'll switch back. Just the cursor. Just the cursor. Oh man. Very strange. These little RAM chips here. Oh. They are they're tiny and they're snug. And there we go. I'm finding that it's hard. Like usually I like to go in from both ends with a screwdriver. These ones, it's hard to get in there with both ends. They seem, oh, okay, this is a little bit bent, but then the pins, they're kind of not hokey, but they're not that strong, so just be very gentle. Incredibly gentle with the pencil. Like, it doesn't take much to get the micro corrosion off. It does not. But the pins on this one, at the one side here, are a little bit bent. They are. So I'll go up and down the inside. Up and down the inside. So we'll give another little spritz in there. A little bigger spritz than I had in mind, but that's okay. The pins all look okay. Just gotta be gentle. Get them lined up. And we're in. We're in. Alright, we'll turn it on. Oh. Now that was different. So that was just a solid thing. A solid dot in the middle of the screen. Interesting. I will be ready this time if it does it again. Now I'm seeing nothing. Which mode was I in? Oh, I'm in 6502 mode. Uh-oh. Alright, something is not good there. Okay, now it's making the noise. Now it's coming up. That's very strange. Maybe I needed to let it dry longer. And back in 6809 mode. With just the cursor at the top. Oh, dear. Alright. Sorry. Just gonna answer this. Okay, so just for fun, this has all had a chance to dry again. Let's turn it back on. We've done 3 out of 8 RAM chips. And we're back where we started. Well, okay. This is one of those things where you gotta do this stuff, because then you know that you've done it. You know that you've done it. Okay. These chips are being difficult. Oh, come on. Ha ha ha. Another little wee ram chip. Now the other thing that can be wrong, as we'll find, sometimes sockets are bad. That means desoldering. 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 All right. Pins look good. Everything looks good. Line them up. Pop them in. Now I'm going to give it a little extra time to dry this time. I am, and I don't really think I'm going to finish all this off. I'll let this dry. Oh, we have another microphone that's on here. Wonder if that's going to set up any weird sound effect things. Anyway, the way I record Rudy so well, assuming it went well, is I have the phone down here, and I put a microphone on it. I do. Okay, so that, I would think, maybe, possibly, is enough time. Maybe not. Oh no, I guess no. That was that dot again. Well, wait a little longer. See what's what. See what. Even though it says it's non-conductive, I mean liquid is liquid is liquid. All right, let's try again. That's better. Now, that's the PET side. Go for the 6809, and we'll get the solid cursor. We shall. Mind you, this has all been on pretty recently. So perhaps, I know this has been a marathon session, and we've certainly had a little bit different. Perhaps it is time to say, thanks for coming, that was fun. And I'll carry on with the RAM stuff, and then ponder doing some following Rudy's directions and consulting his manual, and pulling out some chips and putting in some sockets. And certainly I can test anything here, because this one here, everything is in a socket. Everything. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Marvelous. Beautiful. So, I had no intention of this being this long, but things happen. So thanks for coming. Have a lovely, lovely day. I think I need to stand up and walk around a bit. And if you see anything that I've obviously done that's foolish or brilliant or anything, please send me a message. One little chip at a time. David Bradley in the TV room. Signing off. Yes, I am your host. Oh, you know what I forgot? What I forgot to do. Oh dear, I'm knocking things over. Well, I was going to turn on the on-air sign. The batteries and the holder thing have just fallen out. So there. Oops. We were on the air. Brilliant. Bye for now.